installing the heater kit into the enclosure. Again, we've already ran the coolant and hooked up the coolant lines into the heater box, and those lines are running down to the engine. The heater core will then need to be bolted to the mount, which is this piece that you see right here. These two bolts were originally bolted through the heater core box. You'll remove 2 bolts up top and also 2 bolts at the bottom. Slide in the heater core mounting plate and again resecure with the original mounting bolts at the bottom and also at the top. From there, the wiring side, you'll have the switch installed into the box along with 3 wires that you will splice into up in the corner where the mounting box will be installed. Go ahead and cut the wire tie and kind of get the harness wires exposed. There will be a purple wire with the push on. That is the hot wire to the fan switch. You'll plug that into the center post or center terminal of the switch, and then you'll have your red and your orange. Red will be your low speed, orange will be your high speed, and then the black wire will be your ground wire that you will also ground to one of the mounting bolts. As it goes up into the cab, there's going to be 2 bolts here at the top. We've already taken the nuts off of them there, and then 2 exposed holes that will have black little push-on plugs that you'll pop out, and you'll be able to mount the bottom 2 mounting bolts. All right, kind of a last final go over or look through of routing of the hoses in the corner. As they come down towards the bottom, there will be a filler plate that will kind of cover these hoses up. Installed decal and switch cover, also bulb seal guarding around the corner. As we installed the fill panel, kind of cover those hoses up. There's already some holes in the enclosure to attach to for that. Coolant hoses, heater hoses, as they come down, they're going to kind of come down towards the bottom and then exit back towards the engine compartment, and will come up under the right side engine shield. Power cable comes from the switch box, runs over, plugs in into the universal harness plug there. So you turn the key on and let's do a quick check. High and low speeds, and then lights for the enclosure. Come on. So all electrical checks are good. Final install of the quick disconnect kit for the enclosure / hat heater. The air cleaner assembly has been removed just for the viewing of routing of the hoses, so that way you can kind of see how they come off the water pump. Thermostat housing mounting down between the engine and frame, and the quick disconnects will be down there towards the bottom, as you can see there. Wire ties, using wire ties to hold the hoses together, keeping away from the rotating fan, as well as down again towards the bottom of the frame. You can kind of see there's a hole down there. You can use a larger wire tie to hold the hoses back into the frame. Whenever the enclosure is removed, you can simply disconnect at the fittings that you see right there, male and female opposite ends on each hose. That way these hoses here will stay with the tractor and will not need to be disconnected, and that way you don't have to open up the coolant system. And you can connect the hoses together to themselves whenever you take the cab off from the tractor.